Take two. Just recorded this stuff and it apparently, I don't know what the hell happened. It just poof in YouTube and disappeared. Now I gotta do it all over again. Anyway, you guys out there from DMR, whatever the hell you guys are, whatever. You need to stop stealing. Get you a life, man. Get you some. Go buy you some. You know what I mean? You think it's cool to get up every day to go on your computer and do something that anybody else could do, take other people's content and post it on your website and talk all kind of junk about it? Come on, man. It's not original. Anybody can do that. Anybody. A little 15-year-old, little 3-year-old kid can do that. So what you saying? What? Do something. Make a difference. If you want to create a whatever you're doing, just try not to step on other people to try to get where you're going, dude. You know what I mean? Be original. You started, you try to make a little thing on YouTube with your little review. I don't know if you're the first one to start it or whatever, but just enhance what you're doing, not by stealing other people's stuff. Let me explain something to you. Let me do the maths. Let me break it down. In order for you to get that live feed on your screen that you so-called call people carabling thieves and whatever for trying to sell. In order for you to get that, just to facilitate that feed, dude, it's 850,000 Jamaican dollars just to pay the camera guys. Okay, just the camera guys. And when you talk about connection with the internet and all that stuff over at the venue, that alone is like $600 US per connection, and we had 2 over there because we had to make sure the system wouldn't go down or nothing like that. We had a redundancy system set up, right? And not to mention advertising. If you had noticed prior to this thing happening, you'd see a whole bunch of ads all out there on other websites. We paid for most of those. You see the Star website and the other websites, we all paid those guys to run our ads. So that's a lot of money. We spent a whole bunch of boku loaded cash on advertising just for you to get the word that this thing was going to be streamed live. And when we do this, we don't just do it out of the love of the culture. You don't see the government going around and handing out welfare checks to people who love their country. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the bills have to be paid. There are people who have to get paid, people who have kids, who have other lives, who depend on this money to live. So when you go ahead and you steal it, they lose. Think about it, it's a chain reaction. It's just like if aluminum, if let's say bauxite were to get scarce, automatically everything that aluminum creates, the price on it will go up. So there's always a side effect. There's people who depend on this content to live. So when you talk about $850,000 just for the video guys alone, and yesterday I saw some dude on the street selling a DVD of Sting for $100, 100 Jamaican dollars. Tell me now, is that fair to the family and the people that invested their time and energy to put this together? I don't think so. I think that is very, it's not a good thing. You're stealing from people and their kids. And do you want to walk around with that on your content? It might sound cliche or whatever. People are like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But it's true. It's true. Not because you don't see the kids or the people physically starving. This stuff, it really does hurt other and affect other people when you steal from them. For instance, just like a record producer in Jamaica. If a record producer, let's say, didn't get no money to go back to shop because somebody bootlegged his rhythm before it was even released, a record company is not even going to be interested in buying this compilation or whatever. So he just went out the door. He just lost. Let's say he's a producer that you admire. That's why you copped his album. Or no, that's why you stole his album off the line, or offline, because you liked it, right? You're not going to hear any more from him because you just killed him. You can't go back to the studios and pay engineers and pay the artists and pay all them other people who need to get paid for this production process to take life. You know, you're killing them. So it always has a side effect. It always does. People might say it sounds cliche when you say buy the original, but it's the truth. I mean, you could download stuff. I download stuff, but if, for instance, Carlos Santana. I'm a huge fan of Carlos Santana. I went out there and I have a bootleg copy, but I still bought the original. You know why I bought the original? Because I want to support this dude. I want him to keep on making the music that that makes me happy. Because I throw that CD in my car and it relaxes me. You know? It really do. And to see Carlos Santana go out the door because people bootlegging and stuff, it would really hurt me. Because I'd lose a really good somebody I listen to. So you know what I mean? It has a side effect, guys. So whether you like it or not, stealing is not always good. If you steal because you like the artist, support them sometime. Go buy a t-shirt. Go buy something authentic that the artist get money off of. You know what I mean? Not just take it. Give something back. Because when you take everything, there's nothing left for them to go back to work with. Nothing. You might think these guys are, oh yeah, zillionaires and kabillionaires because they portray that image. Nah, these guys, they have a lot of mouth to feed. There's a lot of people that depend on them to eat. So their pay bill gotta be huge, you know what I mean? And if you keep stealing from them, look how many people's gonna be hurt. And you might look at it as not stealing, it is stealing. Once you take that and you didn't buy it, it's stealing. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you steal some, leave some for go back to market. Alright? Okay? That's all I gotta say, man. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do because I'm always busy. Work never stops. So you guys over at Dancehall Reggae, I'm not reggae, sorry. Dancehall Reviews, whatever you guys are. You need to put some work into your own work, man. I didn't come here to cuss you out. I could have came on and said, you assholes, you, I want to kill you, fuckers, but I didn't. What? How's that going to help? How's it going to stop nothing? How's it going to help the situation? It's not. So you guys need to just put some work into whatever y'all doing right now and try to enhance it. And maybe one day you'll reach somewhere. And I'll tell you what, on this last note, I'll leave you with this final note. Our Jamaican culture is being destroyed by us, not just by pirates, but by the people like you, for instance. Instead of trying to promote something good like what we do, you try to break it down. If everybody in the Jamaican community were to come together, or that has a website or blog or whatever, and put their creative forces and powers together, we would not need the money or the support of a major music company or label or distributor, because our music speaks for itself and there's power in numbers. So if you guys just think about it, if y'all came together, we could be our own force. We could go mainstream, but like them say, we'll come like crab in a barrel. Each one of us want to draw down our next one. But it's left all up to you individually to know what your goals are and how you're going to go about attaining it. But at the end of the day, guys, save the culture. All right? Don't fight the next website. Don't fight the next blog. Big them up. Share forces. Build. Build the team, not kill it. Anyway, that's enough for me. I got work to do, man. I'm out of here.